Go to your data files and open eTry08. Alright, make sure you file, save as, go to your Excel folder, remember to underscore your first name, underscore your last name, and click save. Okay, so today we're going to work on copying and pasting things in Excel. A little bit more advanced than what we've been doing. So what I want you to do is go ahead and select A3 all the way to E4. And you can copy it. You can either Control C on your keyboard. You can come up to this copy up here on your home ribbon. That's what I'm going to do. And then go down to A13. And what I want you to do is I want you to come up here and use this paste. Okay, so just click paste right there. We're just going to paste it normally. And now what I want you to do is to deselect this, press the escape button. Now select A5 to C11. And I want you to copy it the same way and go into A15, and instead of hitting the regular paste, what I want you to do is hit the paste drop down arrow, and I want you to find the one that just says paste values. So if you hover over the different paste options, it shows you what it does, but we want paste values. And go ahead and select that. Now you may be wondering what paste values does. You see how this is a formula right here, down here? It is not. So we can go ahead and deselect that. So paste values actually just takes all the number values without actually pasting the formulas for you. So now I want you to go into B21. We will need a formula in this cell, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to change it. So come up to the formula bar, and instead of 50405, type an equal sign, and we're going to use the median. So median, and you can click on the one that shows up, and it tells you how to put it in there. So as number 1, number 2. So select the range from B15 to B20 and close the parenthesis and press enter. And go ahead and click save. Now if you notice, this text is a little run on. So what I want you to do is I want you to come up right above Merge and Center, which you guys are pretty comfortable with, and press Wrap Text. So now it brings all of that text into one cell. So if you notice, it's like that in a few of our other cells too, but instead of going and doing that to all of them individually, what we're going to do is we're going to click this here Format Painter up in that paste options. So go ahead and click on Format Painter, select A4 through D4, and see how it comes up. Alright, and we're just going to make C just a little bit bigger so that all one word fits on that one line. Now we're going to go into E4, format paint that again, and I want you to come down here to A through E14 and do the same thing. Okay, and then hit escape, and then press save. And now we're going to go into D5. So D5 is expense per account, so it's calculating, basically taking all the expenses, dividing it amongst the accounts to find out the answer to that. And now what we're going to do, so instead of doing the fill down handle, there's other options for us. So you can come up to copy, and then we're going to select D6 to D10. and then I want you to press enter on your keyboard. And it actually brought that same formula, but for the different rows in there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to select D5 through D10. Use Control C on your keyboard to copy. Go into cell D15 and use Control V on your keyboard to paste the formulas and press Escape to deselect. Go ahead and save. So now what I want you to do is we're saying amount above or below the median. So we're actually using that median calculation. So if you look at that, it's selecting the median. So hit escape. And what I want you to do is I want you to drag the fill handle down. Okay, look what happened. We have this as a value because what happened? We went above or below the median. We're comparing it all to this cell. So when we drag down, it moves that reference cell further and further down. So that doesn't make any sense. So in Excel, if you want to keep one of the cells the exact same but only change the other cell, come up here and we want B11 to stay the same because that's a median for everybody. Put the $ in front of the B and the $ in front of the 11. And that is going to change it so that it's the same cell every time. So now go ahead and use your fill handle to drag that down. And now if you go in the cells, it actually keeps that cell the exact same every time. So now I want you to copy. So come over here and do Control C and come down into E15 and Control V. But if you look, now it's going to stay the same and we need it to be B21. So change that 1 to a 2 and then use the fill handle to bring that down. So now it makes sense for down here also. And hit escape if you make a mistake. Go ahead and save, and you are now ready to do projects 15 and 16 in your textbook.